Welcome to Talking Trash, and today we're going to be doing some recycling. Do these look familiar to you? These are recycling sheds throughout Becker County. We're here in the city of Detroit Lakes, and we're going to be doing some recycling. So let's go inside and see what we can recycle in there. Come on in. And now we're inside the recycling shed. So just to give you a few ideas of what goes in here, we have signs along the shed walls, and it says steel and tin, and then aluminum. We have magazines over here. Behind me we have mixed paper, newsprint, clear glass, brown glass, green glass, and plastic. Those are the things that are recyclable within the recycling sheds. And if you're wondering where the recycling sheds are, go on to the Becker County website. In Becker County, go on to our website, www.co.becker.mn.us, and we have the map to our recycling sheds and the directions. So go on and look. And so the things that we take, the newspapers, anything that would come in the newspaper, that you get in the newspaper, can go in with newsprint. Anything. So the shiny, glossy stuff that used to be a concern, that's not a concern anymore, that can go in with the newspapers. So just stick it in there, and that all gets recycled, gets taken to Moorhead, and gets made into egg cartons. I think that's awesome. The other thing, magazines. Magazines are popular, and it really adds up. It takes a lot of weight out of our waste stream when we can recycle it. But I just have an example for you. Magazines are anything like Women's Day, all the smaller type magazines, the smaller binding ones. This would be an example of what not to put in a recycling shed. This is actually a catalog. Catalogs are not recyclable, mainly because of the binding. This is not recyclable, so this would actually have to go in the trash. Or if you don't need this catalog, call the company and ask them to take you off their list. That's reducing the waste rather than not recycling it and trashing it. So I see 2 of these books in here, so I'm going to have to take these home with me and throw those. And then behind me here, the magazines, this is what we have for magazines. This is a JCPenney catalogs, and this is actually kind of right on the edge. This one probably could be recycled. It's a small enough binding, so we'll leave that in there. But any kind of these flyers that you get in the mail, the magazines, these can go in here. But let's separate the newsprint, put that over there, put the magazines back in here. Let's move on to plastic. That seems to be the biggest challenge. Plastic. Anything that has a number 1 or a number 2 screw top. So that would be, I'm going to walk over to my plastic bin. Anything like a milk jug, the pop bottles, with a number 1 or a number 2 with a screw top. This is recyclable. These are the 2 numbers that are recyclable, and it has to have a screw top. Now I'm going to give you an example of what's not recyclable. We get a lot of this in the recycling sheds. A lot of this in the recycling sheds. Please take this back and throw it in the garbage. This does not get recycled, and it creates a lot of mess in the shed. It's hard to recycle then in the shed. Another thing, plastic bags. Reuse these in your own home for trash bags. These do not go in the recycling sheds either. Take these back with you, or you can take them out to the local grocery stores and they recycle them. That's the best thing to do with that. Another example, pop containers, that's not recyclable. Actually, this is a number 5. This isn't recyclable. Please throw those in the trash or reuse them. It's not complicated. Do your best. That's all we can ask. Have fun recycling.